I think the question is more so, how traditional are you?
I am not super traditional, but I think that in today's society, I would be considered more traditional and conservative than most people.
So I think like the bigger question, because you have like these high standards for your man, right? What are you prepared to offer him?
Nothing.
Well, myself.
A body.
But like, well, what do you think that you? Okay,
I might not cook, but at least I don't need an extra hand.
The only thing that they have to offer, and it's not fulfilling in a long run, it's not worth it in a long run.
So you go to these countries. You treat these women like whores. You assume that they'll be impressed with your money, the little money that you have. You assume they'll be impressed with the fact that you're American. You assume that they'll be impressed with the bare minimum that even women in America did not want. When you realize you can't buy them because you can't afford them, you cannot manipulate them and bend them to do what you want.
Passport bros need to be put on a list. This guy said, I thought Moroccan women prioritized family and they weren't into materialistic things. Where is she supposed to raise this family? Outside in a tent? Схуяли ты попёрся в чужую страну to pick up a poor girl? And not poor as in no money poor.
Ooh.
Poor as in she has to go and live with you poor. This dude.
Passport bros is not about going to other countries because you can't find a woman in America. That's completely ridiculous. Every passport bro could get a girlfriend in America if he wants to. The issue here is that we passport bros don't use women for sex. So we look at a woman and we say, I know my values are not compatible with hers. And I know in the long run, this is just going to be a bad situation. Now, a slimy guy, he looks at sex first. He whatever he has to do to get the sex, he doesn't, just get it and then figure out the whole value system thing later. If they clash, they clash. So, of course, yeah, it's easy to get a girlfriend in America, especially if you can afford to go out of the country. So, it's an ignorant assumption to think that somebody's going out of the country because they can't get a girlfriend in America. If you want to change your values and become a male feminist, you can get a girlfriend in America.
You have something I want.
Interesting. Maybe you shouldn't treat people as if they are a fetish. Just something to think about.
Hamburg.
And then maybe next time you won't have to turn your comment section off. But I'm just glad the stitches were still on. I've talked about passport bros, but I guess I'm gonna have to start talking about the passport. Not gonna say the word I want to say because I shouldn't.
Passport bros. Can you explain that to me again? So like,
I'm not like 100% sure. I just started seeing it on TikTok, but it's like when guys, I think it's particularly in the States, like they leave to go to like Southeast Asia or just Asia.
so many people are going to Southeast Asia.
Yeah, to like find wives there and then bring them back.
Like
Because
find like a Vietnamese girl or like a Filipino girl and then like bring them back.
Yeah, it was something to do with how like they couldn't find partners here because they're all too like woke feminist or whatever.
I see that happening though. That's the thing. It's so sad, but I see that happening.
It's not just for Asia too. I think that's just generally they go to Southeast
Yeah,
Asia, but it's like everywhere.
Even China too. A lot of people come to China. Maybe for work or for something, but then they like focus on like Chinese girls or like Asian girls. You know what I mean? I think for them, they might think it's like easier, which is disgusting, guys. Like stop.
No. All like that. No.
Yeah.
I think it's easier in the sense that like Eastern like countries haven't caught up with like the level of correctness that Western countries have.
What do you mean correctness?
Political correctness. So then they're not.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I see. I agree.
I highly recommend marrying black men. A lot of Arab and brown women are reaching out and they're trying to find black men. And I say black men are kind. They're very secure in their masculinity. They're also gentle. They're also not like I see this a lot in the Arab community because they grew up in it. Men get very shy that their women are out there, or their women work, or their woman does something. And black men are very chill and secure about it. Like, she's on her deen, she's respecting herself. I'm not going to feel shy about this. And that's a huge cultural difference that I definitely appreciate from marrying a black man. So do yourself a favor, ladies. Find yourself a black man.
This one.
That's wild. The audacity. My mom called me up this morning and sent me this video, furious, talking about how some African Americans and Asian women are fighting on Facebook right now, and it's wild. Let me just tell you something real quick, just real quick. My mother remarried a white man, not because she was chasing him for a visa, or she was fiending to get out of the Philippines, even though she was already out of the Philippines. My stepdad found values in her that some men look for in a woman. She's kind, she's generous, she's full of dignity, and just a straight up wifey. Just a full-blown wife. Just to educate you further, Asian women, in this case Filipino women, strive in hospitality, which is why you probably see them working as cleaners, kitchen hands, maids, etc. They were brought up in a culture where they have to take care of their husband as the man in the family. And I do understand that some people in the Western culture do not agree with these morals, but this is just how they are, and some men love it. Now, my mom can be very, very strict in the household, but this is her way of showing love to her children, and it has made my siblings and I the people that we are today. What I did not understand was how she was questioning the intelligence of Asian women. Oh my god. That is the wildest thing I've ever heard. Let me start off by saying that is a third world country you're referring to. I know everyone has the capacity, the money, the lifestyle to be going to school, regardless of their drive to be successful by graduating and potentially getting a job. I also wanted to bring up the fact that we learned 2 other languages at school. But anyways, I get it, my mom's Filipina. She struggled with going to school and affording it because our family comes from poverty. She literally ate rice and soy sauce to school. But that's a different story. Regardless of all of those things, she is the smartest woman I know when it comes to common knowledge, cleanliness, and creativity, especially when it comes to cooking. She's one of the most motherly person I know, not just because she's my mother, but she's also very motherly towards my friends, her husband, and also her friends. And I'm proud to say that I am her daughter. So let's not do this today. Let's just appreciate the fact that other women have different values, rather than putting down other minorities, because it is not attractive. Stay safe.
So I was on the phone with this guy, and I'm telling him I'm his age, and he's like, he can't believe I'm his age. So I'm like, what's your problem? He's like, no, I can't really date you because I think you're younger than me. I'm like, how young are you talking? Oh, you're 22. I can't do that. I'm like, I wish I was 22.
Oh, he knew how old you are. You're in your 30s, and he didn't want to date somebody in their 30s. He knew what he was doing. Clever guy. The war.
At 22, I never used to pay bills. 23, 24, 25, I don't pay bills. Okay? I'm in my 30s. I pay fucking bills. So stop playing. And come let me love you up and do some big man things and big woman things. Waste of time.
Oh, guys, I'm Benzo. Subscribe to my channel and let me see in the comment section. Thumbs up on the video. I'll see you in the next one with the series of the Passport Bro videos. I'm out of here.